Hey, what's up? YouTube, Facebook. Sugar Shane back at you one more time. Yes. Tonight's story, Larry Holmes. I already knew that. Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was heavyweight champ 7.5 years. That's a feat. 7.5 years. At the end, he fought Spinks, lost twice. Then he retired. But eventually, decided to make a comeback. Wanted to fight Tyson. Yeah. So he's on the comeback trail to fight Tyson. It's tune-up after tune-up until he finally sees him. And one of his tune-up fights happened to be here, Jacksonville, Florida, at the Coliseum. Fought against Jamie Howe. I didn't even Google it. And I fought against... Should have Googled that. So he's got this fight against Jamie Howe, and he comes to Jacksonville 3 weeks prior to the fight, to train for the fight. Because it's cold as hell in Easton and Jacksonville climate. It was wintertime-ish. So, now, word on the street, rumor, is that Larry also had a side piece. Stayed out by the airport. Yeah. Rumor. So he's, finna fight Jamie Howe. Guess what? I'm on the undercard. Local boy. Well, I fought against a dude I can't remember. Stopped him in the second, TKO. Unbeknownst to me, two gentlemen watching me from the sideline. One of them was Lenny Shaw, and the other, Don Turner. Now, if you're not familiar with who Don Turner is, Google it. You can go off what little I remember. Don Turner, he coached, I think a few couple heavyweights to the championship belt. I think like Michael Moore, might have been Big George. He's now training Larry on this comeback trail to see Tyson. Now, Lenny Shaw, as it was expressed to me, was the financial backer. And all of this in the story I'm finna tell you. Okay. So, like I said, man, I won the fight, out the ring, dressing room, get dressed, go get my money at Pops. You've been following along, right? So while I'm, getting ready to do that, Don and Lenny, they approached me in the dressing room. Don does all the talking. And let me tell you something about Don. Don will give it to you 3 thou wow. Blood red. No sugarcoat. Straight shooter. I can dig it. Don steps up to me and says, "Hey." Introduces himself and tells me who he is, what he's doing. And you got a manager. I say, kinda. You under contract? I ain't signed up. Hey, look, man, you a 6-foot white boy? I ain't gonna argue with it, man. But you a 6-foot white boy, you know, dance, stick a move, you an anomaly. Now, how would you feel about coming up to New York? I want to fly you up. Have dinner. Got a business proposal I'd like to submit to you. Sure. Send me the tickets. That's what's up. So, shortly thereafter, a couple days, we get some tickets. My father fly up, JFK, pick us up. We go to dinner. Even though this is not pertinent to the story, I got to let you know what Lenny Shaw looked like. Now, Lenny, Jewish gentleman, 5'2"ish, in heels, black hair, keep my shoulder length. The thing about Lenny, he was as wide as he was. Yeah, that perfect. Looked just like the penguin to me. I mean, he ain't had to point it up. Yeah. So we go to dinner. It's me and my father, Don Turner, and Lenny. Got to tell you what Lenny was wearing to dinner. Lenny had on an Adidas sweatsuit. I mean, the old school, the solid, just with the stripes, 3 stripes running down the leg. Yeah. Had to be custom made. And the other thing, Lenny had on like 50, 60, 70 chains. And they were thin, but you know, the 6-inch, the 8, and the 10, and the 12, the 24. And he's got on like 6, 7, 8 of each chain. And on the end of each chain, he's got like 3 or 4 charms. It's like, I mean, we're at the table and he's like way back here, cause right. Don, you know, look, man, I recognize the skill. Come on up here, man. Join Larry's stable. Gonna get you a car. Gonna get you a car allowance. Training allowance. You'll be fighting for a title in a year. Be a millionaire in I went for it. Came home, packed my stuff, said I'm out. Went back up. Get off the plane, JFK, they picked me up. We leave there. Short trip, and we arrive at Lenny Shaw's bail bonds. Yeah. Lenny Shaw is a registered bounty hunter. Yeah. The penguin with a Glock. He's got 2 belts, right? One on and one on Broadway. Cool. So, okay, we leave there. We're going on a road trip. Good little road trip. Destination? Easton, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's Larry's, okay. Like, Larry owns like 70% of the city, okay? Easton, Pennsylvania. Final destination, Larry Holmes, Commodorian. Anyway, I'm gonna get out the car, open the hotel, walk in the room. Noticed, 2 single beds. Didn't look like anybody was there in the room. But what I did notice immediately, that over there in the corner, that adjoining room door, it was open. Okay, and shortly thereafter, 2 guys come walking through. One of them, his name was Derek. Derek was from Missouri. Weighed about 136. Rodney, he was from New York, right up the street. He weighed 147. And apparently, they got the same proposal. Cool. Man. The routine was, up at 4:30, go jog 5 miles in the snow, come back. 1 o'clock, Don picks up, go to the gym, train. Man. That car, and that training, well, none of that. But what we did get was $20 a day. And we had to eat on that. And whatever you had left over, I guess, from that day was your expense money. So what I do? Man, I go buy me a 15-pound bag of oatmeal. I'm eating that morning, noon, and night. Yeah. I better have some change in my pocket. Right. And this goes on for 3 months. 3 months. Then we finally get a fight. Cool. It ain't finna be no big money, but finna beat this 20 a day gig. Alright. Okay, where's the fight? North of South Carolina. One of the liners. Alright, so we fly out, land, get in the car, we drive. We drive. It went from heavily populated to, house here and there, to just trees and trees and trees and trees and trees. The paved road went to the gravel road, to the dirt road. Final destination, middle of nowhere. This old high school. They having a fight in the gymnasium. Yeah, basketball court. Set the ring in the center. Got the bleachers either side. 6 rows of chairs on. Now, it wasn't, packed to capacity, but man, there was a good number of people there. So, out the car, in we go. And it's cold. In the building, basketball locker room, we hit. As soon as we get there, get dressed. Glove up. Look, any seasoned fighter will tell you, you don't go in the ring cold. All it takes is and you're, that part. You never go in cold. Glove up, and I go. Ow! I'm in my corner. They announced me. And ain't nobody clapping. I'm like, oh Lord. I must be fighting a hometown boy. I'm in trouble. But it immediately dawned on me, it ain't Boo either. So then they announced my opponent. They didn't clap. They didn't cheer. Yeah, the whole fight. You could hear every punch. Pop, 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 pop. It was so quiet that in between rounds, when the corners were giving instruction, you could hear both corners crystal clear. Everybody knew the game plan. Yeah. Right. That part. Now, the reason why earlier in the story I emphasized so much on going in cold. I got caught. Yeah, man. Wasn't 30. Right. Near sweat has ran yet. He done brushed me. Yeah. Didn't put me on my ass, but I was on my knees. I mean, it wasn't the cuckoo, but I mean, the white flash. I don't know what I'm talking about. And that was the first time I've been down as a pro. I've been down once as an amateur. That's another story. Anyway, yeah. Only 2 times I've been down in my career. Oh. And if you one of the people that done Googled me and went to boxingrecords.com, done check my record, see that, my last 4, 5, 6 fights, where it was, them stoppages. Those guys who got those stoppages, they played 0 part in getting those stoppages. Yeah. I should have just said, I've been down twice legitimately. Alright, flash knockdown. I'm up. Finished the fight, still won a unanimous decision. Rodney and Derek, they won too. Cool. Get back to the dressing room. Pops ain't there to take. Didn't get paid. All right, New York, let me get it right. We got New York. Ain't get paid. Got back to Easton. Ain't get paid. Two, 3 days passed. So I approached Don. Hey, Don. What's up with, we ain't getting paid? We ain't getting paid for this fight. Don looked at me like I was stupid. And Don looked at me and, you think them hotels pay for themselves? Oh. I wasn't even finna waste my time with the, and you told me this finna be a calm and I got the message. Game recognized game. Okay, I got the message. Right. I immediately. Yeah, immediately. Hey, yo, check it, Don. I don't have to be here to be broke. 1,200 miles away from home? Yeah, man, I could be home with the friends and family and be broke. I don't need to be up this bitch with the snow and right. So tell whoever you need to tell, express it to whoever, I don't know who the decision maker is, but I need to go home. Don says, okay, I'll relay the message. Cool. Back to the hotel room I go. Room service? Yeah. Let me get 6 orders of mozzarella. 6. Yeah. Orders of mozzarella sticks. Let me get a T-bone rare. Pitcher orange juice. Yeah. All right. Oatmeal. Ew. Rodney and Derek are like, Rod. Hey man, look man, I'm from Florida. The biggest we got 32 ounce. More liquor. Look man, 40. I need a 40. I want to be able to say I cracked a 40. Right. Yeah. Slush malt liquor, OE, whatever. Yeah. Gave him some bread. He brought me back that 40. Popped up. And took 3 sips. Yeah, I was. Tolerance was like. Yeah. So Don gives back to me. Day 2, 3. Hey, look. Man, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And then you got Christmas. Man. Airline fare. We'll get you home after the 1st. I'm like, the 1st? Man, I mean, you paying me $20 a day, plus what I'm running up, electricity, now you finna learn you finna incur this bill I'm running up because I'm eating good every day. You finna, it's gonna cost you more to keep me here than to send me home. Can't recognize game. You trying to stall. That's what you trying to do, stall. Now you see you're gonna have to make some adjustments and maybe you could, get me to stay. Because I immediately countered. Check it. Give me $100, man. And Greyhound bus ticket. At the time, now Greyhound would anywhere in the continental U.S. one way, $69. Give me 100 plus a ticket, and I need like 4. Wasn't 10, but I need meal tickets. Yeah, every like little layover, whatever with the bus, man, there's always a snack bar. With that meal ticket, you can get a ancient hot dog, some stale chips, and a Fanta soda. Yeah, give me that. I relayed the message. Don came back, said, yeah, I went for it. What you need $100 for, Shane? Why didn't you ask for it? Yeah, like, I'm finna get 1,000. If I would have said 200, he might have just walked away. $100. Well, I wanted $100, needed me some new shoes and a new pair of pants. I wasn't finna return back to Jacksonville wearing the same thing I left with. What about the shirt? Well, man, I ain't care about the shirt. And the reason I ain't care about the shirt, because that's the one thing they did do for me. I mean, when I got up there with my, winter apparel, Jacksonville version, yeah, it wasn't no match for that shit. Right. Get you a coat, Shane. I mean, pick out whatever you want. You shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so I combed all of Brooklyn, all of the Bronx. Man, yeah, I'm searching for the most expensive jacket I could find. Yeah, finally come across a Miami Hurricane jacket. Yeah, cost close to $300. Coach's jacket, man, trench all the way down to the heel. Had a pocket you lift up, had a whistle you pull out, had the elastic band sewed it. Yeah, coach's jacket. Fire. Yeah, so I had that. Just wanted me some shoes. Brought my ass back home. Now, you're probably saying, Larry wasn't really much in there much. That part. Okay, man. The one little thing I have with Larry Holmes, why I was up in Easton, is that he threw a little party, one of his little, after-hour spots. He owns a plethora. And me, Rodney, and Derek were invited. So we had the party. Now Larry, he indulged a little bit. A couple glasses of champagne. Enough to get loose. All right, so Larry gets up on stage. Makes his way to the mic. Takes the mic off the stand. And then with a smile, Larry says, "All right, everybody, get up and dance." I mean, the room was filled with laughter. And then Larry's demeanor went to, "I ain't bullshitting. This is my club. Get your ass up and dance." And guess what? Everybody. Yeah, me, Roddy, and Derek, we were rolling, man. We were rolling there. Everybody kind of, yeah, that part. And that's my time, man. Sugar Shane. Deuces.